Hey, what's up, Dean? Zero Performance. It's hot. End of the day. It's getting late. The eBay Nightmare Twin Turbo Camaro. I don't know what you want to call it. But we have driver's side all done. Even though 2 is in. It's close to the shifter, but it'll work. The only thing I don't like is I found I had 2 couplings, 2 to 2.5, and I won't be able to shoot it across. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is pull this compressor housing off, rotate it so that the outlet is kind of up in here, and then 90 and maybe 90 through here, or 45 maybe. So a 90. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it for some reason. But if that's up, a 90 would put it forward. A 45 would put it down. And then another, I don't know, 45-ish. 45 across and then up. And what I'm thinking for this side is I have the compressor outlet there. So if you shoot a 90 straight, it kind of looks like you could get right through. Can't get my hand in there. Through that gap, you can see the compressor housing down there. So it looks like you'd be able to get through this gap right here. So as it comes through between the alternator and the rack, I can take this pipe, tie it in to that one, and then maybe bump that out to 2.5 there. We'll have to kind of play with it, and then we got to kind of jog and go somehow through here, which this is transmission cooler. No, power steering cooler. No. What the? What is this? It goes over there. Goes over there. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's a power steering cooler. Where's the AC condenser? Really? Or evaporator, whatever it's called. Oh, you know what? It's built in. You see it up there? So 1/2 is, I don't understand how they did that. 1/2 of it is a power steering cooler. Yeah. See, here's an AC line here, and there's an AC line up there. So 1/2 of it is a power steering cooler, and the other half is the AC condenser or evaporator, whatever it's called. So I'll have to figure out how to come through here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it through here and then kind of in. I already know I'm probably gonna need a ton more tubing, which I used to have 2.5 inch kits, and I gave them away to a little Ricer kid. Super nice kid, but I don't know what's in this box. That might be 3-inch. Let's see. I have no idea. What's the label? Motorsports. What's in there? Oh, I know what that is. That's the box that Ryan left. Said I could have that. Great. I don't have any 2.5 or 2 because we never use it. Oh, I found the box I was looking for. See, I might have to order like a 2-inch. Oh, I know I'm going to have to order a bunch of 2-inch. Which sucks. But it is what it is. So there's the flanges I cut off both sides. This side I already have it tied back in, so the downpipe is done, tied back in with that factory cinch clamp. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, dude, I've just been cranking out on this thing pretty much all day today to get this side all done, and then I'm gonna have to extend at least this O2, most likely that one too, because it's right there. So I don't know if I'll be able to get it up high enough. That one's way over there. You can kind of see it right there. That one. So this one definitely has to be extended, which is not a big deal. You do one wire at a time and you can extend them. These scoop back so that you can cut it. So I usually take this boot and I cinch it back, and then I zip tie it, and then I cut one wire and I extend it how long I need, and then I know the rest of them I could just go one by one and just keep making them longer and longer. As far as it hanging below the car, nothing hangs below the car right now. The blocks for the feed will not fit with the turbine housing where it is. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. That one will most likely fit. I think I ordered fittings that thread directly in. They're M12 1.25 thread. There's no taper to them, no pipe thread, no nothing. These, I don't know what these are. I think I have a couple of fittings for these. And again, what I'm thinking about doing is 90 out of here, 90 out of there, into a T. And then maybe hang the pump right here. Whoops. Hang the pump right here. If it's not a big pump, I don't even know. I haven't ordered the pump because I didn't know I needed it. Had to bend that actuator rod a little bit. And we had to shave the edge of this. Extend the hose, so that's done. This one I could do the hose on it, and then that'll be done little by little. You know, little things are what take a lot of time. So the more little things you can get done, the better it is in the end. That one's closed, so this is like perfect placement. This one's open a little bit. You can see it's kind of almost straight up and down, so this one has to go. I have to adjust this rod in a little more. In a little more. Not a big deal, but needs to be done. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Trying to figure out what is leaking on this, and it looks like it's just dripping out of that transmission cooler that again is incorporated into the AC condenser. That to me is the weirdest thing. But that looks like all it is. So I think I just need to take some brake clean or something and shoot a bunch of air through it and get that cleaned out so it stops dripping. I thought it was the cooler, and I went and cranked the heck out of those fittings, but it's not the cooler. So yeah, still need to get this finished up. I mean, it's movable, which is really right now what I care the most about. This car, I need to get it out of here, because I have Jeff's Camaro coming Monday, so I really need to, which isn't really going to happen. Oh, well, yeah, and change of plans. I use the back housings with the built-in wastegate so that it's way less just looking at this V-band, and I forgot these are zinc, which is super nice, or galvanized, or whatever they are. That not good to weld. Stinks like shit. There goes anti-seize. And then it just looks green, so it's just a little peculiar. But yeah, so now everything's compact, and I don't have to worry about any kind of wastegate tubing or plumbing in a wastegate and figuring out where to go and drilling a hole and all that crap. I almost did think about putting the O2s in the tube, but I didn't, because then I would have been able to plug them in. It would have been a good idea, but you know, neither here nor there. I think I know nobody ever puts them pre-turbo that I know of. So I don't know all that science stuff behind that, but I think it's looking good. The exhaust is still pretty close to centered in the car. It's favoring a little to the driver's side, but there's still plenty of clearance on everything. So yeah, and this is almost a perfectly straight run, where this one I had to jog, and that's why it kind of got pushed. I think I just left this pipe a little too long. Yeah, I might have just left that one a little too long, but not a big deal. That's straight, little jog up and in, get it knocked out. Tomorrow that'll be knocked out. The O2 will be in there. I'll probably extend the wires and get those connected, so that's done. I will start figuring out where I am going to pull the feeds from for the oil. So I'll have to look at this motor, like online. I'll have to look up like oil pressure sensor, which I am 99% sure is, you can't see it from here, it's on the front of the oil filter housing, which sits on the side of the motor right there. Right there, see that right there, that cylinder poking up is the oil filter housing, and then there's like that bracket, and on the front of that is the oil pressure sensor. So, well, actually it's right there, but I might have to just figure out what thread that is and put like a T so that sensor can go in the front of the T, and then I could shoot a feed straight down. And I will probably melt it. No, probably come straight down behind the AC compressor, up and over the turbo compressor and into the feed, and I'll tee it off somewhere down in here. Oops, sorry. I'll tee it off somewhere down here, run the other line up and over, nice and easy. I gotta find the front cover. There it is, tiny little baby front covers. Oh, that's cute. Doesn't even fit. Oh no, that's not it. There it is. What are those? Oh, they're the back. So there, that's on. Yeah, even the air filters, I grabbed one out of the box when I had that second turbo over here, and it's like a 3.5 inch, something like that. Yeah, see, that's 3. Well, and that's with the plastic cap on it. And if you look at this filter, I mean, just looking at it, you can tell it's bigger. That thing is 3.5. So even the filters they include in the kit do not fit on the front of the turbo. It's I don't know, mind blowing. See, they include the brass hardware store barb fittings for the drains for the turbos. These bags, basically, these are stuff I'm not even going to use. I might use the feeds, or one feed. I might not, probably won't, because it'll be too long, because those things are like 9,000 feet long. But I'm trying to use as much as I can of his, and then, you know, blow off valve, that's not getting used, so that's down there. Heat wrap, 1 inch wide heat wrap for what? Like, what are we doing? Oil catch can, debatable, doubt it. Some filter, look, I mean, what the hell is this? Like, some sort of filter. Yeah, it's a filter. So I guess it's for the oil. No idea, but I don't think. Oh yeah, gives you anybody? No idea what the hell that is. Doesn't go that way. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, it would take me more time to figure out what I needed to order than anything else. So most likely that's not getting used. This V-band, there's another one somewhere. That's not getting used. These can go here. The downpipe, I did use the downpipe on that side, so I will use it on this side. Then there's a turbo timer, set minute and second time, LED and sound to hint. Easy to install, new design. Universal used cars. Okay. Probably not doing that. No. 99% bet I'm not using this. This is like diesels. You leave them running to spool the turbos down and cool the exhaust. Don't need that. Boost gauge, sure. Yep, we'll use that. Blank box. Oh, there it is. The manual boost controller. Sheesh. Look at that bad girl. Yeah, single turbo. Well, I guess you could do all that, but yeah. That's the send it to the moon piece. I don't know if I'll consider even putting that on the car. But, yep. It's a little frustrating sometimes, but that's debatable. No, no, no. Garbage. Maybe. These can go up here. That's my whole intercooler kit. Like, silicones can go up there. Air filters, nope, not using them. Oh, well, actually I can. I can make some ducts and then make them a little bigger up in the engine bay somewhere. So those are a possibility. Battery relocation kit, no. Fan for what? No idea. But, you know, I don't know what the fan is for. There's no relay for it or nothing. Yeah, there's no relay or nothing. I don't really care about that, but I mean, I don't know. Not using that. So, yeah, enough. Yapped a lot, but that's it for this one. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Leave me a comment, and as always, have a good day.